GetAround is one of the biggest rental car companies in San Francisco, and they are now ditching San Francisco HQ. If you look at GetAround, they're laying off 30% of their staff. They're closing down their San Francisco headquarters. They are done. They don't want to be here anymore. They've already laid off a bunch of staff, which really isn't that surprising considering many tech companies in the US are laying off workers en masse. The mere fact that a car rental company even thought about opening up in San Francisco is kind of hilarious as well, because this isn't the first time when there's car rental companies closing down. In fact, it's getting really bad because car break-ins in San Francisco is at an all-time high. Guys, imagine you go to like San Francisco, right? You don't even go to the downtown region. You go to like Ocean Beach. You literally park your car here for 10 minutes. So you could go out on the sand to take some pictures. It's noon, and when you get back, all of the windows of your friends in your own car are broken and all of your luggage is taken. That actually happened just like a few months ago in San Francisco, and that's just one of several thousands of stories. In fact, Oakland is even worse, which is really right next to San Francisco. You have 400 to 500 carjackings a week. We're not even counting the break-ins. Just straight up, they steal your car. That's crazy. This is something you don't see often, and this is happening everywhere in the Bay Area. And the cops can't even stop it because they're so overstretched. I mean, this is just the beginning, guys. Look at this. 30 cars a day, says a Bay Area rental car company. They can't survive in this environment. You have several car companies that know they can make a lot of money in San Francisco, but they can't make money in San Francisco when you have their cars constantly being broken in. Because when you have a broken car windshield, your car is basically off limits and you can't rent it out for about 30 to 40 days because you got to wait for repairs. You got to make sure it's recertified, all these different things. And many car rental companies say that they send out about maybe 100 cars a month, and a good 33 to 40 of those cars get broken in. This is a crazy high number, and in fact, a lot of thieves actually purposely go after rental car companies because generally people who do rental cars in the Bay Area are, sometimes it's the media, sometimes it's investors, sometimes it's tourists. And that's usually the target because a lot of these guys never lived in San Francisco, so they don't know how bad the car break-in situation is, and they leave some of their luggage in the car. This is crazy. You have brazen daylight robberies everywhere, and it's getting out of control. It's getting so bad, in fact, in car break-ins, that the InNOut is closing down. And InNOuts don't close, guys. Their business is always busting, and they're always doing really good. But in its 75-year history, it's finally closing their first location ever, not because of bad business, but because of insane amounts of break-ins and robberies. It's a massive wave that's happening. Imagine you go to InNOut, and it's like noon. It's daylight. It's not even at night. And you come back, your car's breaking in. I mean, you got literal guys in a drive-thru that get robbed. This is like a crazy situation in Bay Area. And just to have thieves and robbers just straight up doing this in broad daylight without a care in the world shows you how down bad Oakland is right now. So many businesses are leaving. People don't want to be here anymore. It's getting so bad that employees of like tech companies in Oakland need security guards to escort them to the garage in cars. This is a pretty terrible situation. And check this out. A resident of Oakland basically said that everything is closed, everything is struggling, and if you let her show you all these different stores, they're closed. She's mad about this, and I understand her fury. Because you live in this city, you live in this community for such a long time, you want to have stores, you want to have good commerce. Starbucks comes in, they close down. Cane's, they open up, but then they shut dine-in. Walmart closes. I mean, can you imagine even like the T-Mobile closes? Like, how do you even rob a T-Mobile? So this is what's happening. She's mad because all these stores are gone. All these stores are empty. And I understand that. It's always the rotten few apples that ruin it for everyone. And not to mention, the law enforcement basically isn't doing anything. I'm pretty sure eventually the Subway and the Wingstop will probably get closed. And look at this. She's saying that the Chipotle is closed. I've never seen a Chipotle close. Maybe only in Oakland. And this situation is spiraling out of control. I think it might just end up to the fact that with the whole entire city of Oakland, it might just become a business desert. Not just a food desert, guys. A whole business desert. So if you look at this San Francisco, this sucks, right? I'm pretty sure as time goes on, many of these rental car companies will probably not make a profit. I mean, you basically could go anywhere in the U.S. and make some money opening a rental car business, but definitely not in the Bay Area. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below, and see you later.